here today at Eagle School Intermediate. Join me today as we learn about some of the teachers here at the home of the All-Stars on this edition of Be the Difference, West Virginia. We're here in the gymnasium at Eagle School Intermediate. This is Ashton, the physical education teacher here at Eagle School. Hi Patrick, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I was born and raised here. All my family is from here. I am 31 years old, married, have a 3-year-old son, and love my job.
What led you to decide to become a teacher?
Well, I love kids, and of course I love fitness, and I just felt the need, felt the calling, to work with kids and to be a leader in education.
So as a PE teacher, how do you encourage your students to stay active outside of the traditional school day?
Well, I encourage them, of course, to repeat everything we do here in class. Every day we do, in our warm-ups, we do our 4 major exercises. I encourage the kids to get involved in the local Parks and Rec system. Just try to teach them lifelong exercises that they can do outside of school.
What do you enjoy most about being a teacher?
The kids. I love kids, especially this age level. I love, the 3rd, 4th, 5th grade age. Being a PE teacher, I love the kids get to open up a little bit more and, and show their personality, so I enjoy that too. Just being around the kids, the people, is what I enjoy.
Tell me about some of the programs or activities you do here at Eagle School to promote physical fitness during the school day and afterwards.
Well, like we just talked about, I encourage them to get involved in the local Parks and Rec. I'm on the wellness committee here, so we offer programs throughout the year, like a wellness night, a nutrition night. I try to teach the kids, how to eat healthy and take that message home to their parents. And I just really encourage them to be as active as possible. I even teach when we do the games in class. I try to tell them how they can set that up. We do wellness and fitness stations here in class. I teach them how to set that up for themselves at home. I try to encourage them to take the things that we do in class at home, because I only see the kids once a week, and I tell them that's not enough, to be physically in shape. So if they can do it at home too, that every little bit helps.
So how does physical activity help students learn?
Well, research has shown that physical activity, promotes brain stimulation. That's one. Self-esteem is huge, and if students feel good about themselves because they're healthy, of course they're going to perform better in the classroom. Of course, the healthy diet helps. Eating healthy foods helps with the classroom, of course. We do stuff in my class, such as the rock walk, and we do spelling lessons. I'm working on multiplication tables with the rock walk. Count their exercises in Spanish. I just try to fit it in where I can while also getting in my CSOs. Have that leverage on the kids, to help them learn, whether it's, their Spanish or spelling words or whatever, while playing games, and of course try to make it as fun as I can while learning.
What's one misconception about teaching or the education profession that you wish you could clear up for the public?
I think the public thinks sometimes that it's an easier job than it is, and the biggest thing is, we love the kids. You love the kids. We wouldn't be doing this if we didn't. So we put a lot of energy and and our emotions into our job because we care about the kids so much. So I think that sometimes they may think that our job is easier than it is, but we deal with so much more outside of teaching. From being a third parent to some of the kids to being their counselors and somebody to lean on. So that part of the job is probably what sometimes people tend to forget about.
We're here in Helen Colburn's 3rd grade classroom. She teaches here at Eagle School Intermediate. Hi Helen, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I am married. I have a wonderful husband, and I have 2 sons that are grown and married, so I have 2 beautiful daughter-in-laws, 4 grandchildren, and another one on the way.
Oh, wow.
I received my bachelor degree in elementary education, 1 through 6th, and actually that's K through 6, sorry, at Shepherd University. Went on to get my master's in reading through West Virginia University, and this is my 6th year of teaching.
So what made you decide to become a teacher?
When I was small, I just always loved to work with children, and I had 3 cousins, Lisa, Patty, and Tina, and I would line them up on a chair and play school with them. And I just really, really enjoyed being a teacher and teaching other children. And I enjoy being around children, and I want to make a difference in children's lives.
So what is your favorite thing about working with students?
My favorite thing working with students is to see their eyes light up when they get that aha moment that they have learned something. I enjoy watching them when they enjoy working on something, that making learning fun for them. I just really, really enjoy working with them and seeing them succeed in life.
So tell me about something that you've done in your classroom or are currently doing that your students really enjoy that's helping them get excited about learning.
Now, if you see on the front of the desk there, we have multiplication is sweet. It's a big bowl with ice cream piled on top and with a cherry on top. And we are learning the multiplication tables from 0 through 12. Mm-hmm. We're only required in 3rd grade to learn through 9. But I already have 3 students that have succeeded to that point of knowing 12 through 12s. And they're really excited about that. They come in the classroom and it's like, are we going to do those multiplication tables today? Are we going to do that time test? And I'll say, yes, we are. You know, and they really look forward to that. They study them in the evening, and they're going for a goal. And what happens in the very end is we have an ice cream party, and we eat ice cream and have toppings as far as they have gone with their multiplication tables.
So coming from the perspective of a teacher and a parent that has not only taught in the classroom but has homeschooled their own children, what do you think is most important for families and parents to do to support their child as they learn?
I think the most important thing to do is being involved in their child's life. I think it's very important to be involved, to know what is happening at school, to have the communication open. I think that it's very important for them to succeed in life is to read to your child, have them read to you, make learning fun. You can do little things even at home, from comparing and contrasting socks if you're, folding clothes or anything like that. But it's very important for the parent to be involved.
So what's one thing that you wish the community and the public knew about teaching or the education profession?
One thing would be that our day is not finished at 3:40 in the evening. Lots of times I am here until 5 o'clock in the evening. I'm doing lesson plans, always working on lesson plans to change them to meet my students' needs. I take my homework home every evening. I have homework, yes, to grade the papers every evening, put the grades in the book, and enter them in end grade also.
That's all for this edition of Be the Difference, West Virginia. Join us next time as we learn more about the teachers here in beautiful Berkeley County. Until then, I'm Erin Spinagle, reminding you to be different, but more importantly, be the difference. I'll see you soon.